What's up, guys? My name is Uzor. Welcome to this Place YouTube channel. On this channel, what we do is bring you trending high school and Nollywood movies. So it's been quite a while, like there've not been release of high school series of recent, but then something is coming. Some of these, channels, they are cooking, so we are waiting. But notwithstanding, I come bearing good news. There is this particular trending movie, Nollywood movie by Omoni Oboli TV, that is trending in Nigeria. Those of you know from Nigeria, I don't know whether you've seen it or if you're following the trends, but this particular movie is trending so much in Nigeria on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram, and on YouTube. The movie is trending. So if you're a lover of Nollywood, I know that a lot of people don't like Nollywood movie. We have this particular stereotype for Nollywood movies, but guys, this is not your regular Nollywood movies. This is not a regular Nollywood movie. It's a classic. I highly recommend Omoni Oboli TV if you want to watch good, healthy, and wonderful Nigerian movie. Omoni Oboli's TV is the best place to be, and there are some other ones that I will bring your way. So please, this movie is different and you're gonna love it. The title of this movie is Love in Every Word, and this movie is classic, very, very classic. So in today's video, I'll be talking to you guys about like a few scenes from the movie that I just want to like analyze and just talk about. So please, if you're new on this channel, click on the subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming. Stay updated on our channel by turning on your notification and subscribing to this channel. So without wasting much of our time, let's get into this video. So the first thing I'll talk about is the opening scene. That particular hook on that opening scene is just a lot, because if I see that kind of opening scene, I will be so interested in knowing what happened, or interested in knowing why there was such a scene, or what transpired, what occurred. So that hook is like a very good one. I like the editing. I like the fact that they decided to put that beginning there, that hook. It was awesome. Boys, like broke boys most especially, let me not include myself, but guys who are broke and are dating rich girls, the fact that you're dating a rich girl is not a reason why you should be an extortioner. You shouldn't extort from her. Men are supposed to be the providers. But if you find yourself in a situation where you're dating a girl that is richer than you are, or a girl that takes care of you, you should be, the least thing you can do is be resourceful to yourself and resourceful to the girl too. Like, be respectful and be valuable. You can't make yourself a liability as a guy over a girl. A girl can't just be taking care of you, spending on you, building you, and you're still claiming entitlement, claiming right to the girl's money, and doing all sort of nonsense. So that particular hook is like wonderful, but we'll talk about what happened exactly in subsequent scenes.
Your shoes, in fact your boxers, take it off. Babe. Now!
You're not serious, right?
So this boss at Choma's office, that woman is doing a lot. Like, she is just a lot. Man, like, it's so funny that sometimes people don't get to reason, because you are in a much higher position than someone else. You feel you can just ride over them anyhow you want, treat them however you want, walk over them as if they are nothing, shout at them, give command like nobody's has head over you. It's not good. This is a company, a corporate organization. Things are meant to be done corporately, things are meant to be done orderly, but the woman is just being too much. Like, personally, she disgusts me because she's a lot, unnecessarily a lot. Like, she's just making working at that company difficult for Choma. It's okay to give rules, but like, you can't come and be insulting somebody. You can't come and be speaking to a worker anyhow you want. You're not the one paying the bills. The company pays the bills. She's not working for you, she works for the company. You did not employ her. The company employed her. The fact that you are a CEO is not a good reason why you should do however you want. The company does not belong to you. So people who do this kind of things, like, to me, they are just, I don't know, it's just not worth it. It's just useless. So that particular boss at Choma's office, I don't like her. Like, throughout the movie, we can see how she was doing, how she was behaving, and I like the fact that Choma actually gave it back to her. Choma stood her ground and, threatened her so much. That threat was very much needed. So this is the scene that they had to, like, bring out an excerpt from to create the hook for the beginning of this movie, where Choma and her boyfriend David, had, first of all, the countenance that David come up with. If you look at that countenance yourself, you know that, this person is a scam. All these scammers, these scam boyfriends, that they're just using you for your money. They're just there to spend your money and all that as a girl. If you see that first reaction, that this one a scam, you know that this guy is not responsible and that he's just here because of the money. He's just here because of what Choma is doing for her. Imagine Choma is paying his bills, giving him, flooding capitals into his business too, and nothing is working. She has started up a lot of things for him: forest, taxi driving, different kind of businesses. None worked out, and he had the effrontery, the audacity to go and kill or burn a crypto investment worth $5,000. And it doesn't even end there. He had the audacity and the guts to even come back to Choma asking for extra $2,000. $2,000 to make right something you aren't able to make right since. I love the fact that Choma first of all gave him a dirty and a holistic slap, because he deserved that. He deserved that. You're so unresourceful, entrepreneurial. Somebody's investing a lot in you, and you cut. Then he now switched on her and said, like, playing the victim, claiming rights, being a nonsense alpha male. Man, like that, I love how Choma stripped him naked and sent him out of her house. Like, that was like very, very commendable, because the guy is useless, very, very useless human being, very anyhow person.
I can get the money back.
Okay.
I can get it back. But I need a little something. I need like $2,000. Listen, I have a plan, all right? My friend showed me the strategy. The strategy is crazy. I put it on the chat and it's a killer. Damn killer. All right, if I could just get $2,000, I know it's crazy, but $2,000 out 2x or even 3x it, I promise you.
You're mad. This can only be madness.
You're not serious, right? Jeez. Oh, babe.
So Choma happens to be the only child of the mom, and as we saw at the end of the movie, the dad, Choma's mom, was more like Choma's dad's mistress. So she wasn't like official wife, and Choma was regarded as a bastard. So Choma and her mom, it has just been both of them, living life, and at least she was able to provide a better life for the girl, give her good education, and give her everything she wants. At least she's somewhat successful. So I love the relationship between she and her mom, but not even a but. The fact that the mom wants the best for her, like she wants her to get married to someone that is rich and wealthy, so that the person can take them out of poverty and penury and all whatnot. So our desire, our wish for our daughter is that daughter should marry a rich person. So she's been trying to matchmake Choma with a lot of rich people. But Choma is like a faithful person, and she has this trauma she's dealing with. So she dates a particular kind of people. She dates a particular like set of individuals. First of all, she doesn't date someone that's Igbo. Secondly, she doesn't date someone that's rich. Thirdly, she doesn't date someone that has accent. And fourthly, she doesn't date a man that is like overconfident and all those kind of things because of the trauma she's facing from her dad. So, but the mom, doesn't even care. She just wants her to get married to someone that is rich, someone that is wealthy, someone that will take care of her, take care of her mom, take care of the family, and every kind of thing. That's the kind of person that my mom wants for her, but which I understand. I mean, but Choma, she's dealing with a lot, and she doesn't even see the way the mom sees it. Her, she just wants someone that, she can be taken care of, and that I feel that's more like a reaction to trauma. She having that kind of spec is like a kind of reaction to the old childhood trauma that she faced while growing up. So yeah, but I also love the relationship between Sean and her mom. Like they have like cordial and understanding relationship. They know how to like understand each other and settle their differences and whatnot. So yeah, it's a good one.
Be your type, but I think you are his type. We'll just find a way to work things out between both of you.
Mommy, I am seeing someone.
Who are you seeing? Is it that your boyfriend that has not been able to figure out what he wants to do with his life? I want you to meet a real man. An Odogu. A man that will treat you like the queen that you are.
Mommy, I love you, that you're looking out for me, but this doesn't change the fact that I am still dating someone. I'm not single.
You break up with him now. Don't they break up with people again? You just break up with him. Listen, I want you to meet a man that will truly take very good care of you. Not that one that hasn't even been able to figure out how he's going to pay his rent. How much more being able to break...
So guys, do you all believe in love at first sight? And is there really a thing like love at first sight? Do you believe that you can see somebody and for the first time you're in love with them and you just know that I want to spend like factually, some of our parents, this is how they met and this is how they got married. I've heard stories that man be like, I saw her and I immediately knew that this is my wife, and they got married. And man be like, when I first saw him, I just knew that I want to spend the rest of my life with him. So guys, do you think that can be your case? Do you think that you can just see this Prince Charming coming out of nowhere and you be like, oh my god, this is my man, this is my person, and you immediately and instantly feel that connection, feel that, oh my god, that I want to spend the rest of my life with this guy, I want to spend the rest of my life with this girl? Or have you ever been in such a situation? If yes, how did it end? Are you guys married now? Or did you guys date? Or you guys never dated? Or you guys never spoke? So write on the comment section what you feel, or what happened, or if you've been in such a situation before. But for me, I don't think there's anything like love at first sight. What there is attraction at a sight, because love is deeper than mere attraction. When you see somebody, the first, before a relationship happens, the first thing that happens is an attraction. Because first, you can't date someone you're not attracted to. It's not possible. Physical attraction is the first step to any relationship. There must be that physical attraction. I must see you and be physically attracted to you. You must be physically appealing to me. The way you walk, the way you look, your height, your face, your complexion, like the shape of your body, all these things are physical attribute that attracts people. So there must be that first and foremost physical attraction before I can now start getting closer to you to get to know your kind of person. That is the second thing. Knowing your kind of person, who you are, what you are, what's your personality, what's like what kind of person are you. So that is the second thing. Then the third thing is now getting into a relationship. Though I believe that you don't get to know somebody fully until you start dating them. Yeah, that is a fact. But first of all, there must be a physical attraction, because you can't date someone you're not attracted to. That is going to be a disastrous relationship. That relationship is going to be disastrous, no matter how. This is where cheating comes in sometimes. So when Odogu walked in, Choma was immediately fascinated. Like all her system, all her mind. In fact, she has built a family in her head with Odogu. She has imagined their marriage, imagine them having kids, imagine them going for honeymoon, imagine every damn thing in her head. When she saw, like, she was so flabbergasted, she was taken away, she was everything. And Odogo noticed them looking at him, and himself was standing there and was looking at her. And but unfortunately, he did not walk up to her, and she did not walk up to him, and that was just that. Then, fate having it, Odogo is the person that Chioma Small wanted to introduce to Chioma, though Chioma has been avoiding that introduction. But fate still having it, Odogo was able to find his way to where Chioma was, and instead of going through Choma's mom, he went through his own way, and luckily he was able to win Choma without the mom's assistance and without the mom's knowledge, which I feel was the best thing. Because if the mom had been the one to if the mom had been the one to make that connection, it would have been a whole different game. It would have been a whole different bug. There would have been like a third party. But in this time around, Odogu did the work himself. He met Choma himself, spoke to Choma himself, and won Choma's heart himself. So yeah, that I gave to him. So when they first met, you could already see the chemistry, you could already see the connection. So when Choma found out that Odogu was the one that the mom wanted to link her up with, she was somewhat excited, and she was like, oh wow, you're the one. That kind of thing. So that's, I feel, built like a foundation for their talking and getting to know each other and everything.
Doesn't happen.
Is it?
Yes. So you can call me Odogu.
Odogu.
Say it again. Say it again.
Odogu.
I'm not hearing you very well.
Munyi Odogu.
I'll put my light in a bottle, something to guide your way. Even if you're too scared to follow, there's a light in each new day. If the moon gives a bright.
There was something that Odogu did that I found so unnecessary, so disturbing, and so shouldn't be. And what was that? I understood that he didn't get ask or get Choma's contact before they parted ways, because we saw how Choma left Odogu's place. But him coming with such entourage to Choma's workplace, I mean, what? At first I thought he was coming to propose, but him coming with such entourage, music and everything just to get Choma's number. That was crazy. And even went to the extent of buying the whole plaza where Choma's office was situated just to get a number. I feel that was so unnecessary, and that shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been the case, because why do that? You can just go to the office, walk up to her office and get her contact, than just doing all those noise and everything. But then, I mean, somebody said it's a movie. It's not realistic. Actually, that part isn't realistic. It's just a movie. So let's just take it for what it was, as a movie, and just laugh, ha 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 ha, and pass. Because that part, I don't think there's anybody that would do that, no matter what. No matter, even if you're not educated, even if you're not saying, you wouldn't do that. I mean, I don't think so. But yeah, so he had to do that, and I found that so unnecessary. And well, what do you guys think about that particular scene? Was it a necessary something, or did Odogu actually overreacted? Please write on the comment section. I want to know.
This morning, and even pay cash, and technically now is your new landlord, and that means he's my new boss.
Put your number here so I can take my friends away and stop being a nuisance. Don't worry.
So after the date with Odogu and Choma, when they were at Choma's place, God, Odogu did something that I was super, super, super proud of. You know, it is very good for men to have sexual discipline. Like, if this person is someone you know that you want to spend the rest of your life with, why rush? Why rush into sex with this person? Why rush into wanting to go beneath the skirt of this person? Why not just be patient? So Odogu did that, and I was, when Chuma wanted to kiss him, I was like, guy, please don't disappoint me. Don't fall my hand. Just say no, say no, say no. And he did not disappoint. He said no. He refused Chuma's advances, like to go in and do all the real sex and whatever. He was like, I want to marry you. I want to marry you. And to marry you, I'm not in a haste. Is it sex? You will have sex. I will give it to you anyhow you want it. But for now, I just need to get to know you. I want to get to know you in every way there is to, before I can start going beneath your skirt. And I love that. I respected that so much. I'm like, guy, you're a winner. Because it's so difficult to avoid such an advance from such beautiful, sexy, attract. And the worst part is that the mood had already been set. Chuma was already high on love. Odogu was already gone. But he was able to have self-control and refuse going into Chuma's house to copulate. And I love that.
And at that time, him game again. I got doggy vam vam. Doggy. Doggy again. I got doggy vam vam vam.
Come on, big my heart, please.
So you're chasing me away now?
No.
So Chuma started ghosting Odogu after the date. Normally would have thought maybe because of Odogu refusing to have sex with her that was why she. But then I came to understand her. She's battling with trauma, and she's been in such relationships where she has been the one giving. Like, guys, I wish people, because this is something that I've experienced before. I've been in a situation whereby in my relationship I was always the one giving out. So when I met someone that was willing to give back too, it felt so unreal. It felt so like there's this wall that has been built already to bounce back, that kind of thing. So when you've been in a toxic relationship, you wouldn't, like, when you see someone that wants to love you right and take care of you, days, because you've built this barrier against it. Like, you've had this status quo. Okay, I'm the only one that's supposed to be doing the right thing in this relationship. When someone wants to love you right, it's always difficult. That was the place Chuma was. Chuma has been in a situation where she's always the one giving out to her men. She's always the one, spending money. She's always the one listening. She's always the one, paying the bills. She's always the one doing everything. So Odogu coming with all these things sounded so strange to her, and I feel like she would be like, Odogu is too good for me. Like, it's too good for me. I can't. So I totally understand that. I understand the fact that she acted that way and she was that way. Like, if you've not been in that kind of situation, you wouldn't understand. You would think like our friends. Our friends wouldn't really understand because they've not been there with her. They've not experienced that. So that is why Chuma was ghosting Odogu, not because she didn't like all those, even though his accent and all that was we saw why it was so, but then all the other excuses that she was giving, it's just not I totally understand that. So what do you guys think? Do you feel you understand Chuma for ghosting Odogu, or you don't? Write on the comment section, let's know.
There's the way he talks, it's very egotic. This guy's joking.
This guy is mad.
This one is more than madness, so this one is village people, full-on village people, because I don't understand.
Chioma.
Accent.
Wait, let me ask you. All the men that we've dated that speak big English, tell me, how has it panned out for us? They are not even up to half the man. What's half? Quarter the man that Obiora is. This man bought a building in Ikoyi just so that he could get your.
So this particular scene where Chuma's boss called Chuma in the middle of the night, Odogu picked it and That was the first excerpt I saw of this particular movie, and I'm like, oh my god, I really want to watch the full movie. Cause that woman, like, she's silver, and I love the way Odogu, like, hey, Odogu was actually Odoguing. He gave it to her, put her in a place, and he said, "Come, say after me." I am saying in Jesus' name, overzealous boss. But for real, like, why the hell will you be calling somebody by 3 a.m. in the midnight? Because of what? Are you a witch? Don't you have a life? Don't you sleep? Eh? Why would you be calling somebody's child by 3 a.m. to do what? I love how Odogu like actually stood up for Choma and spoke to that nonsense lady. All the lashes and this thing he gave to her was well deserved. Like, I've never seen something that is well deserved than that, because she deserves it. What is it? Do you want to kill the girl? Are you paying her for the extra hours and everything? After she has worked for years, you've not increased her salary, you've not promoted her, and you're calling her by the middle of the night, you're making her to work extra hours. Kilo day, again itself. So I love how Odogo actually like handled that situation, how he gave it to that woman. Pass boost. She deserved every boost and pass that she received from Odogo. And I love how Choma went and threatened her after that day and put her in a place. Nonsense.
With you? Huh? Are you normal? Repeat after me. I am sent in Jesus' name. Repeat, say it after me. Ah? No, look at now. I thought there was something important now. There, Amusu, don't you ever, listen after, don't you ever call this number again at this ungodly hour. Are you possessed or something? I don't know, Maggie.
So eventually Choma had to like cry out her insecurities to Odogu, but then Odogu, she not really like go deep into what was wrong with her. She just like expects the fact that she has never been in this kind of situation before. She has always been the giver, and being with someone that is willing to give her back and love her, right? She's not used to that kind of love. She's not loved from home, and she like, the trauma is just too much. So her reaction to the trauma, everything was just like a lot on her. So she cried out her insecurities to Odogu, but unfortunately Odogu did not understand, and it had to take the intervention of her friends for Odogu to understand it, because Choma's friends had to like call Odogu and explained everything to him, told him how Choma was, her father and everything, and how Odogu reminds her of her father and everything. That is why she has been running and all that. So it took the intervention of Choma's friends to explain everything to Odogu, and Odogu understood. Then he came to Choma's house and did the needful, had to like listen to her and make things right, and did the right thing by proposing. So yeah, insecurities, it's actually difficult when you've been in toxic relationship and you meet someone that is willing to love you, right? It's that insecurity always creeps in and it affects the relationship. So it takes grace, and the other person loving you without any cause, without reason or condition, for the person to understand and stay by you and all that. So that was the situation between Choma and Odogu.
Okay, let me ask you. No, it's okay. It's all right. You don't know again, Abby. It's all right. Let me ask you this question. Do you want to marry me? It's okay, no wahala. It's okay, no wahala. You don't have to say any other thing. It's fine. It's okay.
Okay.
No. I have too much respect for myself to keep beating on a drum that doesn't have sound. It's okay. After you are finished working, you can have your food. I am going to talk to you later.
Okay, please.
So the last thing I want to talk about is when the movie ended, on the names of the cast and crew. We saw that they omitted the names of the boss at the office and that Shewa girl. and they just put the names of, you know, Odogo, Choma, Choma's mom, Choma's friends, and that is all. I mean, the boss and Shera, they were also integral parts of this thing. I was even expecting there to be like an extra, like, you know, that kind of thing. They'll put extras. Then they write, but there was no such thing. Just the name of the lead characters and everything, which I feel is not good. If I was those actors, actresses, I wouldn't be happy, because how can I act in a movie and my name is not even on the cast list? Why? It doesn't make sense at all. When you are casting the movie, when you are reading the script, our character, our roles were there. So why is it that when you're writing the names of the cast in the movie, you omitted us? Why? If I was one or more, I wouldn't take it lightly. I would fight. I would have to fight, because it doesn't make sense. They were also like integral parts of that movie. So why were the names not indicated? So that was something I noticed. I don't know why it was so. Maybe it was an omission, or maybe there was a reason why it was done so. But whatever it is, it wasn't nice at all. So guys, that is it for this particular movie. If you have not seen it, rush down to Omonio Boli's channel. Please, when you get to the channel, the first thing you should do is to subscribe on our channel. After doing that, turn on notification, because they release, I think they release 2 movies every week. Every week they release 2 movies. So you have yourself wonderful Nigerian movies to watch every week from Omoni Oboli's TV. Please rush down there, and don't also forget to subscribe to our own channel. Turn on your notification also. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.